Hello and welcome to the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and this podcast is brought to you by thelegendarychiropractor.com, an interactive and immersive virtual platform for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field wanting just a little bit more from this profession. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and if you do, be sure to share with a friend, leave us a rate, leave us a review, and also be sure to subscribe to get more. Chiro HD, superior cloud-based practice management software. Chiro HD is a user-friendly, all-in-one EHR solution built with one mission: to help you run your practice like a boss. Learn more at chirohd.com. Dr. Brad Glowacki runs one of the highest volume, highest profile, highest profitability practices in the world, and it's all run with vitalistic communication procedures. Those procedures from his office are then shared with other chiropractors at his various trainings as a part of Level Up mentoring. This information is created, developed, tested, and then packaged simplistically before being taught. With bruises and scars from making mistakes, Dr. Glow always delivers refined content that is battle-tested and simplified for use on Monday. To level up your life and practice, head over to levelupmentoring.rocks. That's levelupmentoring.rocks. Total Clinic Solutions is your go-to source for purchasing both brand new and refurbished chiropractic equipment, as well as phone support for repairs and maintenance. Call Derek and allow him to combine your wishes and his 23 years of chiropractic equipment expertise to find what's best for you and your patients at 704-622-4089 or head to totalclinicsolutions.com now. Easily share your passion for chiropractic and look good doing it with Above Down Apparel, offering a premium lineup of principled apparel that's impossibly soft, sustainably sourced, and chiropractic AF. Visit abovedown.co and follow them on Instagram to learn more and score yourself some sweet chiro swag. To Inspire Women is the elite boutique coaching company for chiropractors who are looking to live life and run business in a way that is personal, unique, and authentic. They focus on business systems and money mindset mastery so you can pay down debt, be more profitable, and serve more people. Their goal is to empower you to achieve success by your own rules and your own definition. Head to toinspirewomen.com now because they know there's a better way. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program. Hey everyone, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Oh man, what a day, what a life. It's beautiful outside, the wind is blowing, and it's just a great day here in the Midwest. I hope it's a great day wherever you're at, and whatever you did this weekend or are doing this weekend, I hope it was fabulous. And I hope you just have a great time with, most things in life. The world is a little crazy right now, and I hope you're able to, sit back and find some time for yourself, your family, your loved ones, and really start to enjoy, that connection again. So, without further ado, I want to hop right into content here. We are talking today about mindset. Mindset for the chiropractic student, mindset for you while you go throughout your time in chiropractic school and what that looks like. I'm not a shooter in regards to things that you should be doing or have to do, right? I'm not a one and all kind of person. I'm not like, hey, you have to do this, otherwise you're not going to be successful. Success looks different for everybody. Success looks different for every single person, every single chiropractic student, and every single doctor of chiropractic. But there are some basic formulaic things that you can do to 10x your success fairly quickly without diving into the pitfalls and the road, hitting the roadblocks that we oftentimes see people hitting.
if that makes sense. So what I want to do is talk to you today about mindset. What does that mean for you? What does that look like to you? And who are the people you should be surrounding yourself by in order to avoid those roadblocks, in order to hit those challenges sooner in your career versus later, so you don't have to pivot and make a complete revamping decision in your life, in your practice, in the future. So what I want to encourage you to do is follow and tap into three different people. Number one is yourself. Okay? I know it sounds cheesy. I know it sounds corny. Oh, John's telling us, tap into ourselves, listen to myself. It's like, I am, right? There's a certain aspect to this that I think that if we all tap into ourselves a little bit more, we listen to ourselves, we understand where we're coming from when we're speaking with authority as a doctor, as a chiropractic student, when we're addressing a patient's spine on the table, what that looks like to you and for you, you have to know who you are inside. So first and foremost, mindset starts with you, right? How you think here, and here tell me everything about you and the success that you're going to have. If you're telling yourself negative things every day, I can't do this, I can't do that, I could have done that better. If you're constantly defeating yourself, you can never be open enough to help someone else. And that, I think, is so important to understand and grasp, because in reality, a lot of times we start to put blame on ourselves first and foremost before we look around and realize, like, yeah, maybe it is my problem, but I don't have to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders, right? Yeah, there's a lot going on right now in the world. I don't discredit that at all. And if you are struggling right now, I understand and I see it, right? But I also want you to know that you don't have to carry that weight for every other person. You don't have to hold that on yourself for every single other person, right?
SKED is the all-in-one system that allows for amazing control and flexibility of your scheduling. Yes, your next new hire. Every aspect of when and where you service your customers is at your command. SKED is tightly integrated with your existing EHR system. This software was made by a chiropractor specifically for chiropractic. No joke. Go check out their latest care plan feature by heading to go.sked.life/legendarypod. Every chiropractic clinic needs a compliance program. If you are not sure what that includes or why you need one, let Dr. Robin from RHDC Consulting help you build your chiropractic compliance. If you are ready to get started, head to robin-hale.mykajabi.com and let Dr. Robin guide you to the end result. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program.
Take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Learn to tap into yourself prior to serving a patient, prior to adjusting a patient, prior to listening to a conversation during a consult or a history or taking a test. I know a lot of you just took boards this weekend or are taking boards right now, right? That is so important to understand who you are and why you're taking those boards. I talk about this all the time with my with first quarter students when I go to speak to them, and I tell them, why are you sitting in the seat that you're sitting in, right? Why? It's not about, you're becoming a chiropractor, right? That's the what. What are you doing there? You're becoming a chiropractor. But why are you sitting in the seat that you are sitting in? And that question can only be answered by you and what you want the future to look like within the chiropractic profession, right? So you have to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Because becoming a chiropractor is a big freaking deal, okay? And you're going to change the world but you have to be so crystal clear on who you are, what you want out of this world, and what you want to give back to this world, and what your legacy is going to be moving forward. So that's number one, yourself. You gotta listen to yourself. You gotta learn how to tap into yourself, and you gotta learn how to take care of yourself, okay? First and foremost. Second thing, classmates, peers, friends. That's the second group of people you should be surrounding yourself with on a daily basis. And I know it's hard right now with virtual classes and all that stuff, but when you tap into your peers, your friends, they're not only, what I like to say, your number one resource while in chiropractic school, because you're all going through the same thing together at the same time, but they're also your best friends when you leave chiropractic school. And that is so important, right? That is so important. So love on one another, pour into each other, help each other out when you need it, right? And I'm talking physically in the sense of like, hey, I can't seem to figure out how to do this homework, or I can't figure out how to study for this test, or I'm not great at, biochem, or, spinal anatomy, or whatever it is that you're struggling with. Help each other out in that physical realm too, but also help each other out in the mental capacity, right? If someone's burnt out, overwhelmed, or, is feeling down, or it's too much, it's too heavy, right? Make sure that you are there for them, right? Feel for them, hear them, understand where they are coming from. Because you could be in that same position 2-3 weeks, right, down the road. And you're going to need a friend, you're going to need a support team around you to help you get through that tough time, right? So I highly encourage that you surround yourself with your peers, your colleagues, your friends, your loved ones, and just pour into them as much as when you are down or you are struggling, you'd like to be poured into, right? If you want to tap into people for their time, their energy, be willing to give that out. However much you expect in return, be able to give that out. Don't be the person, don't be the leech that constantly asks for help and constantly asks for different things from their peers and their colleagues. And then in reality, they turn around and they never give that back. They never give that back. And don't be that person, because it's draining, not only for the person that's helping you, but it's also draining for you because you don't get the reciprocation that you deserve when you need it, right? So I highly encourage you to start surrounding yourself with peers, friends, colleagues that love you, that appreciate you, that see you for who you are, and hopefully you can provide for them when they need help, so that they can provide for you when you need help. That's number 2. Number 3 is mentors and coaches. Mentors and coaches, and I even wrote virtual and physical in the description. So virtual in the sense of what we're doing right now, right? I'm helping guide you. If you take one piece of value from this, one piece of content, one piece of tangible resource from this video, and you apply it to your everyday life, or you apply it just in general, right, to your life, then I've done my job, right? As a quote unquote virtual mentor is what we're doing right here, right? But find people, find groups that resonate with you. Find groups within chiropractic, not only your friends, your family, your peers, your colleagues, but find groups that have the systems, that have the procedures, that have the thing that you are looking for in order to be the most successful, right? And everybody is going to be different. That's why all of these different companies exist in the first place, because every single person resonates with another person differently. We all vibrate at different levels. We all tune into different channels, if you will, right? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And so you're going to resonate with different companies. You're going to resonate with different organizations. You're going to resonate with the people within them differently, right? So I highly encourage you to do that and make sure that you do it in a sense that is rewarding to you, right? Make sure that you do this in a sense that is rewarding to you. Now, don't go into that group and be be a sponge, yes, but don't again be a leech. Don't just take and not give back to that group, that organization, that company that has now given you and set you on a path and a trajectory of success, right? Because far too often what we see in chiropractic is we see people dive into these groups, dive into these companies, and they follow these people and these leaders in the profession, and all of a sudden we turn around and it's like it's one company, one organization versus the other. And that's not how it should be, right? That's not how it should be. Yeah, they're businesses, but it's also, okay, you like them for these reasons, and that's why you're going to be successful. You like them for these reasons, that's why you're going to be successful.
Dr. Stu Hoffman, founder and president of ChiroSecure Malpractice Insurance, is the foremost expert in both risk management and risk avoidance. Understanding the everyday challenges of today's practicing chiropractor and the current public perception of chiropractic has made ChiroSecure the fastest growing malpractice insurance program of the last 28 years. Find out more at chirosecure.com. Imaging Services' primary business is chiropractic solutions. With over 45 years in the industry of helping chiropractors, Michael Tokash offers free consultations on building your business. In the past year, Imaging Services has installed over 100 X-ray machines and digital X-ray systems in over 42 states across the United States. For more, head to theimagingservices.com. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program.
You like them for these reasons? That's why you're going to be successful, right? So we can all be successful. We all have a different path to success. It doesn't look linear. It isn't linear. You're going to zig. You're going to zag. You're going to have curvilinear motion. You're going to plateau. You're going to decline. You're going to incline. But nobody's path looks the same. So find virtual coaches, physical coaches, mentors that are preaching what you want to hear and are willing to give you everything they have to put you on a path and a trajectory to success. That's what you need to do, all right? So that's really important. So those are my top 3. Number 1, mindset, you got to get right with yourself. Yourself first and foremost. Number 2 mindset piece is you got to get right with your peers, your mentor, or your peers and your colleagues, right? Those people you're sitting in class with, your classmates, those people you're sitting in class with every single day when we get out of this, pandemic that we're in right now. And then third is you got to get in with coaches, mentors, virtual and physical. I started following quote unquote virtual icons within chiropractic on Facebook, probably in undergrad. Yes, in undergrad, but I'm trying to think what year it was. It probably would have been between freshman and sophomore year. So by the time I was in chiropractic school, I knew pretty much every chiropractor that was like a major icon in the profession that was doing what I wanted to do. I was seeing success. I wanted it. And I had to learn how to communicate with my peers and my colleagues and my classmates how important it is to have people like that you look up to on a daily basis, that you can scroll your Facebook feed and see a video and you'll watch every freaking second of it. You'll see a post, you'll read every word of it. You'll see a call to action from them and you'll take it, right? And that's something that is so important that I want you to understand. So number 1, your mindset is important, that you got to figure out with yourself. Number 2, you got to figure it out with your peers and colleagues and classmates. Number 3, you got to figure it out with mentors and coaches, both virtually and physically. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll be coming live again to talk about the future today, because I didn't get to do some live videos this past week. Crazy busy week. Great week though. And I hope that you guys tune in later today as well. And to all of those taking boards, I wish you great luck. And I know that you are going to and have already crushed it. I love you guys. If you found this valuable at all on my little walk and my little journey here, please drop a comment below. Let me know what you learned. Let me know that it was valuable. I want to keep doing these for you guys and making sure that I'm bringing the best of the best content to you, so that you have the resources, you have the value, you have the content that you can apply to your everyday life as a chiropractic student and recent graduate to be as successful as you possibly can. I love and appreciate you guys, and there are big things coming for the Legendary Chiropractor community, and there are always great options. If you click that link above, go to the legendarychiro.com/go, legendarychiro.com/go, and that'll take you to a landing page. Please fill that form out. Quick, easy, free to become a member, and we'll see you on the inside. Stay legendary, my friends. Love you guys.
Again, I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and you're listening to the Legendary Chiropractor podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for engaging with us on all of our platforms, including, but not limited to, Facebook and Instagram, all at The Legendary Chiropractor. Be sure to check our home site out at thelegendarychiropractor.com, as we have much to offer for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field. And lastly, I'd like to thank not only you, our listener, but also our podcast sponsors. Without them, this show wouldn't be possible. So I encourage you to go check out their websites and what they have to offer in the show notes for this episode. Thanks again. Stay legendary, my friends.